And if you're watching this, it's because you need to understand something very important. And this is super important. I want you to come close to the screen. And that's that no one cares. Yeah, you needed me to tell you. I don't know why you needed a dude with blonde hair on the internet to tell you this, but you need to hear it. No one cares and no one is coming to save you. But the blessing about it is that by watching this video, this shit's 15 minutes. It's also free. So by you liking the video, subscribing to the channel, and simply watching this video, I'm gonna make you think and I'm gonna tell you why no one cares and maybe how you can get them to care and start changing your own life because you can help your damn self. You hear me? Let's continue. So we are live right here on IG. We are here live on YouTube. Both amazing places. Let me see who I got here on IG. Who's tapped in? Who's locked in? We got Galaxy. We got John Diego. Elizabeth is in here. What's the word? Yeah, we got fire people. So let's get right into this shit. No time being wasted. First things first. No one cares. I gotta let you know this shit. The first thing, if you starting a business, you want to join the sports team, you want to be a nurse, you want to be a damn esthetician, you want to be a whatever you want to be, especially if you want to do something that's not a 9 to 5. I'm telling you, you need to listen to this shit. No one cares. So I'm just letting y'all know, if you want to go to school, you want to go to college, you want to do whatever you want to do, no one cares. And the reason I say that is because on movies, what's going to happen is shit. On movies, everybody supports, everybody hugs everybody, they support to their way to the top. In real life, it don't go that way. Now, if you want to do a bunch of nonsense and a bunch of coonery, everybody supports you, my nigga. They're gonna love you. If you want to be a rapper and talk about bang bang, shoot 'em up and hurting people and causing harm, everyone supports you. If you want to goddamn eat a bunch of obese and nasty food that's not good for you, everyone will go with you. They all gonna support you. You hear me? I'm just letting you know it is what it is. But if something requires effort, work, accountability, no one's coming with you, gang. I'm just letting you know. Your business made $1 million this year. Guess where everybody gonna be next year when it makes 50,000? Gone. You hear me? The next year after that, when it make I don't know, 10,000 or 80,000, whatever the number is, they're gone. They're not there. So what I'm telling you is, people here for a short amount of time, and people are only here because of how you make them feel. They're not here because niggas just want to just sit around all day and support you all day and look at your t-shirts and buy your t-shirts. They don't care. You hear me? They'd rather go waste money and go buy Christian Dior that costs thousands of dollars while Dior only pays $50 for it. You see what I'm saying, T? You feel me? You feel me? You feel me? I think you getting your hair done too much. Who, though, gang? I haven't got my hair done. Only got my hair done twice. And it's not this year. I think the whole year, maybe 3 times since January. But nonetheless, still show your girlfriend, your auntie, your sister my page, please. I appreciate it. Let's continue on. Like I said, no one really cares about what you're thinking, and here's how you know. I want you to go ahead and ask people what's important to them. When you ask your friends, I don't know what the fuck y'all do, your coworkers, wherever you're talking about, what's important to them. You hear me? What's important to them? While people tell you what's important to them, they're going to go ahead and tell you specifically about what's important to them. So when a person tells you what's important to them, rather than try to change them, just listen to the information. You hear me? So I'm gonna give you a prime example. Y'all at work, a lot of y'all co-workers, some of you niggas are work husbands. We know what you're doing. You're not slick. We see what you're doing. So let's say you at work and shit, and let's say you done told whoever about whatever. You know that you told them about this new book you're reading, right? You got a bunch of co-workers. They all bitch about not having no money. You started reading a book about spirituality, money, abundance, and you keep reading it. You keep telling everybody else about it. But what's going to happen is that the people at your job, they don't care that you've been reading books and shit. Nigga, they don't care. It doesn't make them feel any way. The only way to get other people to care about things that you care about is to invoke the emotion in them. They have to care. It has to benefit them. People don't just do shit. See what I'm saying? Well, that's a lie. People don't just do things good for them on their own. They have to do things that are beneficial only if you make them feel something. Does that make sense? W's in the chat, that makes sense. Because a prime example is, look at everything that's trendy. Everything that's trendy is not good for you. Go on TikTok today. Everything that's fucking trending and all this shit, bro, I'm watching niggas put stick fruit roll-ups inside of watermelons and shit. People just do anything. Whatever the internet tell them to do, they do it. That's it. There's no thought, there ain't no rhyme, reason, mystery, none of this shit. People don't even second guess, won't even think twice. Whatever the internet tell them to do, they do it. They're doing a bunch of weird dances and shit and being freaky and shit. Hey, some of the dances is cool, but what I am saying is also, god damn, what are we getting into? Oh, trolls. W's in the chat. This makes sense. W's in the chat. This makes sense. He said Tiger. Tiger got fused with a little dirt. Are you? I don't think so, bro. He said you're not slick. It's a lot of work husbands in it. It's a lot of work husbands out there, bro. It's a lot of shit going on. So while you putting your best foot forward, you might not have the paper you want. You're shorty at work with a work husband talking about Lord knows what. You see what I'm saying? So all I'm saying to you is, no one really cares about what you got going on for longer than they have to. Does that make sense? So if they're entertaining the conversation with you, hey, I haven't seen you in a while, tell me about your business. They'll care about it for that conversation to appease you. Do you see what I'm saying? And hey, tell me about your cousin, your sister, your baby you had, the whatever thing it is. They care about it long enough while you're there. They don't actually give a fuck about what you're talking about, because as soon as that conversation is over, as soon as they leave, they're going to go to, I don't fucking know, to a club or go argue with somebody that they chose to date. You understand? So first things first, the way you can tell that no one cares is by asking people what they care about and literally sitting back and listening. Now, when we ask people what they care about, the thing about that I notice is that when people start telling you what they care about, they're smart. They're smart. They're smart. So they're going to tell you what you want to hear. You dig what I'm saying? So it's up to you if you want to spend all your free time caring about what other people care about. It's up to you. But at the end of the day, if you don't make yourself better, people are right. You dig what I'm saying? Let's say, for example, people make fun of your haircut, the way you dress, the way you talk, your dreams, your goals. All of that shit is fine and dandy because you're not going to give up. If you're watching this right now, y'all watching me on YouTube, you're watching me on Instagram, you lit. We going to have the last laugh because you're not going to give up. You're going to keep going. But everybody else who doesn't watch this content or didn't get a chance to get inspired, it's already Saturday night, bro. They already deep into the brown liquor, bro. Sipping on that brown liquor, you hear me? Not having no goals, not speaking good, no good energy. Just geeked up off the liquor, not caring about nothing, living in oblivion. You hear me? So it is what it is, but we family and we locked in. So that's why when you see these videos, it's not a coincidence. That's why when you see, it's like, damn, I ain't even seen Buddy before, but I'm locked into this video. Hey, I never seen your content before, but I'm here now. So people that you kicking it with, they probably might not have good energy, but that don't make them bad people. All I'm saying is everybody that you live with, your auntie, your grandmom, your cousin, whoever, your grandmother she's doing her best to care only about what you telling her, but she got a lot of grandkids. So what if you're the only one? I don't know. I'm just making something up. You might be doing pretty well, but your niece is struggling. Your other grandkids is struggling. Her other grandkids is struggling. So I know you want her to care so much about your goals, your dreams, whatever things y'all got. But people have their own lives. And that leads me to the next step. So what's important to you, my nigga, is what's important to you. Whenever y'all watching this, I want you to remember what's important to you is important to you. You can't expect other people for it to be important to other people too. Does that make sense? So whatever is important to you, why don't you just keep going hard in it and keep having that great energy so when people are around you, you get results. And now all of a sudden it's important to them as well. Keep the main thing and understand that you got to be important to you, my nigga. You got to make sure shit is important to you. Nobody, just because they stop liking a certain style of clothing doesn't mean you quit your clothing brand. You see what I'm saying? Just because people want to go out to a party and shit and it's been 3 months doesn't mean you just give up on what you got going on. The club gonna be there. The party gonna be there. You're not missing shit. Well, technically you might. You see what I'm saying? So understand that everybody has a life. Even if you have employees, if you have cousins, if you have aunts, everybody that's in your family has a life too, bro. They don't just live to live for you. They don't just do everything they do for you. You see what I'm saying? So understand that everybody's human. They have lives as well. So if you want to start a business, you want to become the captain of the basketball team, captain of the wrestling team, captain of the tennis team, what y'all want to do? Lose weight. You want to do whatever it is you want to do. Get that promotion, become the VP. Whatever you want to do, you got to be the leader of this shit, gang. And once you become a leader and realize, well, shit, if I put my best foot forward, other people seem to believe in me. Shit, when I put my best foot forward, then maybe I'll have time to go out and grab a movie and shit. But right now, don't feel bad that you can't watch the movie. Don't feel a type of way that, oh, somebody is not giving their all, bro, because they have a life too. You got to make shit important. What's important to you is the main thing. Keep that the main thing. And when we keep the main thing, it's always first priority. So again, one thing I learned is, not to stress over things you want, but it's no problem obsessing over the things you want either. speaking into them and adopting that energy, what we spoke about, right? What we talked about, you got to get that energy. You got to have the energy of the shit that you want. So once you start adopting that energy of the things you want, it's like everything in life just starts to change in real time. So when you're watching this video, what was it been? It's been only about 15 minutes, right? You watching this video, understand that everything we talk about in this video, you can do. It's free. It doesn't matter where you live in the entire world. You can do everything we discussed in this video. I just want you to look around. Be cognizant of what the hell you doing, what you giving off, and what are you expecting from other people. Because if everybody around you got lives to live too, they don't owe you their allegiance. They don't owe you money to your t-shirt brand. You wanted to make the fucking t-shirt brand. It's important to you. So I want you to just remember that. Just because something I had to learn. If I look around, right, and everybody around me poor as fuck, this is what I realized. I look around and everybody's poor, bro. Nobody don't got no paper. Ain't nobody got no motion. Nobody's setting the tone. Nobody has no investment portfolios. Nobody has no opportunities to give people. So I'm like, shit, let me be the person from the family or from the block or from the school or wherever to step up and get money. And I'm looking around, I'm like, damn, on TV and in the movies, everybody that steps up gets supported. They get hugs and shit. People make t-shirts of them. They go to concerts and shit and they support them and shit on TV. On TV, that's what happens, right? On the movies and shit, ain't that what happened? If you doing some dumb shit, everybody supports you, bro. I promise you. But once I realized, oh damn, I just have to do what's best for me and not look for the validation in them. You looking for validation in people that want to ignore you. You can't look for validation anywhere outside of yourself. Then you lost. Once you start looking outside of you for everything else you're looking for, it's like everything starts to become blurry. You're a king, you're a queen, you're a god for real. So if you look inside yourself for some of the answers and look inside yourself to become better, look inside yourself for what you want, then you can never place blame on nobody else. You're never gonna be looking for validation from another motherfucker because you love yourself. You see the growth in you. You feel me? Let me see the chat. Big bro, 18. You saved $3,000. What should you do? And should you go to college? You don't have parents. That's a crazy ass question. This is not financial advice, bro. You dig what I'm saying? If I had $3,000, well, you have to get a job. So I would just get a job. It's not like anything's changed. You still have to work, live life normally. get you a job. Figure out. You're 18. I would just probably, to be honest myself, I would get a job, and then the whole other time where I didn't have a job, especially if I'm a fucking kid and you don't have responsibilities, I would just take the whole second half of the day where you got all that energy and you turned up and you geeked up. Rather than watching pornography and being spicy, I would just learn e-commerce. That's what I would learn. And I would learn how to sell products on TikTok and TikTok shop to random fuckers that need it, especially women. And I would master that. So by the time I went back to school, goddamn at Christmas, I would be up. You hear me? I would be up. So that's what I would do for any of y'all watching, especially if you're a kid and you watching my content. A lot of y'all have a lot of free time. You're a kid, you feel me? So rather than using that time, you up. I mean, it's cool to chat on the game. Don't get it fucked up. Keep doing that, staying up, do your thing late night. But what I'm saying is at least, you got plenty of time, bro. But 3-4 times a week, you should be on YouTube researching TikTok shop, ecom, and putting your investments there. I'm not telling you what you should do. You could do that. You dig what I'm saying? It's an option. It's a thing that you could do. With unlimited cap, why would anyone listen to a guy who's looking like he's in the corporate executive who's cosplaying a Thug Chief Keef music video? Is this future 100? Okay, so we lit. So everybody that's rocking along with the live, if you like this stream right now, W's in the chat, W's in the chat, W's in the chat. Again, this is just here for y'all to think, man. No one really, truly, genuinely cares about what you got going, what you're going through, what you're doing. They care to an extent. And it's not because they're malicious people. It's not because they mean people. It's because they have a life of their own too. Stop looking so much in other people for all your validation. Your friend is still your friend just because she didn't goddamn say something about your bag brand or whatever. They're still your friends. But I just want y'all to start taking a step back and start realizing on this life we only get 60 to 100 summers, bro. 60 to 100. That's all you get the whole time you on this bitch. So all I'm asking y'all to do is, instead of complaining on the internet and posting dumb shit on the net, and you fuck around and you waste 5 years, you can't get that fiver back. You waste 10, you can't get the 10-piece McNugget back. So what I'm saying is, instead, as we go forward, why not Let's start looking at the people we kick it with. Let's start paying attention to the people we looking for validation in. If Buddy ain't got his life together, why would the fuck do I care what he thinks? You dig what I'm saying? So let's start looking at the people who appreciate us. And if you don't have that many people that appreciate you, maybe do some shit to be appreciated. If you don't have that many people that, oh, I support, maybe go do something to be appreciated. Put some effort out. You feel me? And it's only important to you. Just remember that. Ain't nobody mean to you. Nobody's malicious. They like you still. Your friends are your friends. Relax. But what I am saying is, at some point on this journey, you're going to have to start separating yourself. Business is business and friends are friends. Always remember this shit. That's all I'm telling you. Business is business. If you want to do business or go for a goal, I put all that in the same thing. Business and like goals, I put that together in my book anyway, in my brain. I think I caught up. He said, this ain't what you want. Okay. Can I have motion in 6 months or less? I'm tired of 9 to 5, bro. How are you 18 and talking about you tired of 9 to 5? Bro, you gotta, this is one thing I want to tell all the young people. If you watch my channel, bro, and you talk about you tired or you just want to escape, this channel, you probably ain't gonna go the way you think. Probably ain't gonna go the way you think. Life is not about y'all fucking people that's under 40 years old telling everybody what you know all goddamn day. And how much you think you know and how much you've worked and all this shit, bro. You didn't do shit yet. You did nothing. Your resume looks like nothing. You can't fit shit that you did on your resume on this. So rather than talk about what you're not going to do, what's so hard, what's the 9 to 5 and the matrix, you didn't even do shit yet. 5 years ago, you was in damn, I don't even know what you had, braces or something. You was at school dance. So be cool, be calm, realize, oh shit, let me figure out maybe how can I get some skills. I think getting a skill is going to separate you. Or otherwise, if you don't get no skill and you become one of these people that go on the internet and have a bunch of opinions, you're going to have to work a 9 to 5 for eternity. For eternity with no choice. You're going to have to work jobs you don't like with no choice. If you don't focus on getting skills for yourself and working on yourself to better yourself, you have no choice. You're going to be working a 9 to 5 for eternity, my nigga. So I would take a little bit of pressure off of that. Stop asking. You young. You should be wanting to do everything. All these young people that I talk to that don't want to do shit, that's lazy, they can't outwork nobody, good luck with that shit, gang. This nigga scoring 20 points a game. You want to come in and make what the nigga that's scoring 20 points a game makes, and you didn't even play a game yet. It's crazy. That's crazy work. These niggas really in the game scoring 20 a game, not saying shit, and they've been doing this shit for 20, 30, 40 years. A dub a game. And you think you gonna come in here, never play the game, and just start demanding high value shit, demanding, yeah, I need, good luck, bro. Good luck. I retired at 18, I'm 30. What do y'all be talking about? Could you look any more Gen Z? You outdone yourself. Man, what the fuck did they be talking about? You got the 3K the hard way, fam, out the muscle. I don't think you probably not listening to me. So what I'm saying to you sounds like gibberish. Hey, and who the mind, bro? I'm just a nigga on the internet with amazing, luxurious hair. Do what you want. I don't care what y'all do. But at the end of the day, piece of advice to help me is realizing I have 2 eyes, 2 ears, and 1 mouth. No person under 30 years old will ever convince me that they put in so much work. It's just not going to ever happen. Good luck with it. I pray for you. But like I said, it's people that have been playing these seasons, these 82 game seasons. They've been doing it for 30 years, 40 years, 50 years. So maybe what helped me is I shut my mouth. I love doing it. And I listen to people who have the success. I watch people with the success, and I figure, how can I give out what they give out, or how can I be around them to learn from them? How can I do more to learn and become more valuable? Having $3,000 because you're 16 or whatever you are, 18, and thinking you can just know a bunch of stuff and know more people that have been alive longer than you, God bless, man. You dig what I'm saying? God bless. It's a great life. But even if you're here to troll, even if you're here to disagree, I love you. You hear me? If you agree, disagree, I don't give a damn. It is what it is. If you're watching my content, I love you. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share this shit with somebody. You hear me? Even if you in this bitch and you trolling, and you stay for more than 5 minutes, most trolls get out quickly. But if you're here and you're trolling and you've stayed and you trolled some more and you trolled a little more and you stayed longer and longer and longer on an informative live, that means you're learning something, huh? And it's okay. Whatever you want to admit, you admit, but like the video while you're here, all right? I love each and every one of you. I'm going to go smoke some shit, get some work done. I love you. Make sure you take care of yourself, and remember, at the end of the day, when you look in that mirror, when you lay in that bed, it's only you. You care about whatever it is you care about, and it's up to you to go to the gym tomorrow. Nobody's coming to push you. It's up to you to eat the right food when nobody's looking. It's up to you to do the right thing when nobody's looking. It's up to you to turn down what you know you're supposed to turn down. It's up to you, because at the end of the day, no one cares. They only care about shit that's important to them, and the people that's in your life only care about you to an extent for how you make them feel. That's it. So when you go around and you're asking people how they, whatever, and all this and that, what's important to you, how they feel about you, they only going to tell you shit that they think you want to hear. It's not the actual truth. The truth is going to be what people do with their actions. You hear me? They got Louis Vuitton shirts on, don't got none of your shirts. You see what I'm saying? So you listen to what you listen to. I love you. YouTube, Instagram, you comment on the video. Make sure you go to my most recent, like, say some words. I love you. Until next time, stay lit, stay off, stay healthy. YouTube, I want you to like this video, subscribe to the channel. We are on the road to 300,000 amazing family members. I appreciate y'all, okay? Even if you're here to troll, whatever you're here to do, my nigga, like the fucking video when you're here, okay? Until next time, stay lit, stay awesome, stay healthy. You did. YouTube, I love you. I said a lot of words. I pray y'all rewind this back. It's 20 minutes of greatness, 20 minutes of gold. So make sure you lock in with this, and when you do this, I promise you this shit will start changing your life. Let me know. Tag me on Instagram when you start implementing this and it starts to work. Until next time, people. Chelsea, what's the word? Stay lit, stay awesome, stay healthy. You did.